Good morning, everybody. It is now time for us to do our Love and Separation full reading. Let's see what the energies are for the collective that I am channeling for today. I do these randomly throughout the week. Some days I do them every day, some days I don't. But try to put your notifications on to see if you can connect and get the reading live. Every Monday and Thursday, I do live readings with the angelic spiritual Susan, where we will answer questions, pick some cards, and sometimes we have time for doing personalized messages and or mini reads. We're having a special for the summer, $10 for messages from your person, $20 for a mini read, and $40 for a full read. The full read has to be booked because it's going to be about 25 minutes to 40 minutes long. So with that, let's get our first energy from the love connection in separation. So let's see what we have for today, Spirit. Spirit, what is the energies for love and separation today? And Spirit saying, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist changes, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. This is the second time I've seen this week. This one is, Spirit is really pushing this to our awareness that we need to go with the flow, stop fighting the flow of life. And as we stop fighting that flow of life, things are going to move forward for us. I think a lot of us are struggling right now, especially with the Lionsgate energies coming in. That's a huge amount of influxed energies that are coming in to help us get out of this mess that we're in right now. And actually, we're doing, Angelic Spiritual Susan and I are doing a group healing this Sunday. It's August 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be doing Lionsgate healing. It's going to be Reiki. It's going to be light language. It's going to be meditation and some cards. And it's going to help really amplify your healing journey to help you manifest the life that you want. This will be a donation-based group healing. You can send us some information, send us your contact information via the contact information inside of the description or my profile. You can register right away by just going to either Venmo or PayPal through my profile link. And you can say group healing, and we will send you all the information. It will be recorded, so if you can't make this Sunday at 4 p.m., we will have it recorded, so you'll still be able to take advantage of the energies. You'll still get some cards pulled for you for your particular situation. All these light language and Reiki will be channeled specifically for the members of the group. So with that, let's get to our next set of cards. Spirit, what is the energy of love around this connection we're channeling today? Okay, right away I can see that it is a twin flame reading we're getting today, because we see that yin yang, which is our twin flame card for this deck. Okay, so we are getting a twin flame reading. Cherish your relationship. Spirit saying it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in its divine timing. This is the one we hate the most, and it goes with the flow here, right? Let go and flow. And why this confirmation is saying, stop trying to control it. And this is why this keeps on coming up, because we're all trying to control things because of fear. We all get into that place. I was in a huge place of fear not too long ago on something that I needed to speak out and say. I finally did. And the fear is letting itself go, right? And every one of us is going to go through this, that you have to get out of that fear, because the fear is what's holding you back. It's preventing you from moving forward in your life because you're not taking the courage to express yourself, right? And feelings, take the time out to explore the deep feelings and the deep emotions you're experiencing, right? And it goes with the same thing with that. You've got to let go. You've got to let go of that fear. You've got to explore your feelings, and you've got to send them out. And emotions, look deep within your emotions. And Spirit's telling you right now, this is the time we're at Lionsgate. Good morning, Tree. So this is a time, and this is why we're stressing so much the commercial for our group healing, because you are given a gift every year at Lionsgate with enormous energies. And this year it's a 888 year. So it's an 888 year. We are really getting pounded by the energies. And if we consciously take advantage of it, because Spirit's not going to just give you stuff. Nobody's going to save you. You have to save yourself. And so with that, those energies that are becoming available, you have to choose to take advantage of them. And that's why we have the healing. And if you are interested, again, it's this Sunday, 8/11, 2024. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I strongly suggest anybody who's going through separation, this is a great time to start healing, to start moving into your journey, and to start becoming more magnetic to get your right person in, right, and manifest that life that you desire. All right, so Spirit, what other messages do you want to get within this connection, Spirit, that we are channeling today? Any more messages around this, Spirit? Let's see if Spirit's going to give us one more. Yep. Okay. So let's see what we have here. So right now it's saying, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression and arriving, right? And so sometimes you have to, in order to progress, you have to cut ties with things that no longer resonate with you. And Spirit's saying to go through all this, let this go. I'll probably put the ship right here with let go, because it's what you're doing. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. There's a higher commitment, eternity, partnerships, and union completion coming through, right? So engagement ring, when we see engagement ring, that doesn't always mean you're getting engaged. What it sometimes means is that, something's moving to the next commitment. If somebody hasn't committed to you, they may. If somebody hasn't expressed their love, they may. There's all sorts of things that come within that, and that's what we're getting with this, right? Cut down, cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, right? And so why do we say stop the pattern? And I rant about this all the time if you're a fan of my channel. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, it's never going to happen. So you have to change that pattern. You have to get in that crossroads where stay in illusion and fear the entire time. And another confirmation of union here, right? So we've got two union confirmations within the same deck. So we've got twin flame, wedding rings, again, union, devotion, but not today. Right? Because why is it not today? Because you still have some healing to do, and Spirit's telling you, don't be here, come here. He's showing you what is possible, right? And so let's get some more messages. Let's see which deck we're going to use. I think I know which deck, so bear with me while I grab the deck. Okay, we're going to use this newer deck I just got. I try to shuffle my decks out a lot. I like a lot of decks, and the reason I like a lot of decks is because it helps us confirm that what we're reading is actually what we're reading, because if you are getting the same message over multiple decks, then it's telling you that something, needs to be addressed, right? It's giving you confirmation. So Spirit, what else do you want to tell us within this connection that we're channeling today? Let's see, get more cards out of this. Ooh. Got a lot of cards here, so let's see what we got. All right, let's see if we're getting any confirmations within the cards. So don't forget to please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Every Monday and Thursday, I do live questions with the Angelic Spiritual Susan. We usually do them around 8 a.m. To 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If you put your notifications on, that's if you're on TikTok, if you're watching on the replay on YouTube. I think we're going to start doing some YouTube ones as well, but that'll probably be on my spiritual channel. I need some more subscribers on my twin flame before I can do that one. But do put your notifications on TikTok so that you will get notified when we go live, and then we can answer some questions. All right, so with that, let's go to return, second chance, opportunity, making amends, right? So again, another spot of reconnection, return, reunion, right? So more confirmations, only you devoted and cared, right? And that your person really only wants you. But there's a chaser here, the toxicity, right? And this is where that cycle, it keeps continuing. We have fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, and sometimes fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, especially if you're not in the birthing years, it really means that something is growing. It could be a new beginning, a new relationship coming in. And Spirit saying, nourish that. Self-growth, focus, soul finding. Again, more clues from Spirit. This is the time to heal. And, do try to take advantage of our group healing. I hate to be keep on harping on it, but it is the most powerful time of the year to be able to take advantage of it. And I've been channeling crazy, crazy energies for the past 2 weeks for this healing. So I know that it's going to be super powerful. Okay, your person's frozen in silence. They've got a stone wall, right? Because they're still stuck in illusion. But they're watching, remembering, dwelling. They're looking at memories. And again, Spirit's telling you, healing, healing, healing. Spirit wants you to heal, right? And curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. A lot of people focus on this and say, oh, my twin was cursed and they did black magic on him and stuff like that. No, what it is you guys have a contract, right? And and the contract is with multiple people, right? Your entire life is stacked with contracts. And those contracts may appear to be a curse, but you actually agreed to it because you have a contract. So you were party of that contract and you agreed to it for a specific purpose. What that purpose is, only you would know. Only your subconscious knows that purpose, but that's what's happening. And it's up to you to choose differently, choose to heal, choose not to stay stuck, and choose to break those contracts because only you have the power to do it. So let's see what other love energies want to come through here. I'll pull a couple more sets of cards. All right, Spirit, give me the love energies on this. What other love energies do we have? Yeah, you can't make this stuff up, right? So, Spirit, you got any more cards? We got one more card. So, if you saw what just popped out, and if you look at where it popped out in the perfect place, which was Twin Flame Union, but all these other union cards, you just can't make this stuff up. And what comes right next to it? Rekindle, right? So we're all in that area. This is Spirit saying, look, heal, heal, heal. If you heal, you're going to get here with your perfect match, keeping you forever young because that love is going to be so great. But you got to heal. And Spirit's basically throwing it in our face. And when I say throwing it in our face, it's throwing it in our face. So let's get some messages from our person, the one that we're, for the collective that we are working with right now. Just move some cards around. So let's see what message cards I want to use. And then while I'm getting the messages, don't forget to please like, follow, share, subscribe. Donations are greatly appreciated. This is how I make my money at this point in time. And at the same point, if you're looking for your own personal read, I do messages from your person, which will be a deck similar to what I'm going to use here. I'm going to use a couple decks to really get tuned in on those messages. That runs $10, comes with a bonus light language healing. I do mini reads for $20 and a full read for $40. Each of those also comes with a bonus light language. Those prices are only good for the summer, so if you're interested, this is a time to do it. And the read that you're seeing here, the 13 to 20 minute read, that's going to be a full reading, and that runs $40. So, and that one I can't do live. What I'll do is I'll schedule a Zoom session with you, and we'll go through this one by one so that you can see the reading. So with that, let's go to Spirit. What messages do we have from our person in this connection that we're channeling right now? And just remember, this is a general reading, so things may or may not be specific to you, and some may be very specific to you. The more you interact with the channel, the more you like, follow, share, subscribe, the more I can tune into your energies, and we can come up with what your read is. That'll be closer to your energies. So with that, will you help me, right? And we put it over here because no, you can't help anybody else. You can only help yourself. You are meant to help yourself. You can't, nobody else can help you. You have to choose. You have to choose to be free. I need some space, right? And your person's in their little wallow right now, but they want you. Why do we have to be apart? Well, because you have to heal. You have to get past that trauma. And I wish you were next to me. So your person's really feeling that pull. The divine is really pushing at them to be more connected. They're seeing messages every day. They're seeing people that look like you, and they're thinking that they're you. They're getting dreams about you because Spirit is really pushing them to really get their ass in gear and start healing. And so let's see what else we have here. Any other messages, Spirit, for this connection and separation? What else you got? I know you got a couple more on this deck. One. Okay. Let's see what these messages are. And we have, again, more confirmation. You see how every time we do different decks, we still get the same confirmations, right? We have an I want you, and we have an I want you, right? And I'm getting my shit together. So they're starting to learn. But they're really, you know, they got a little lust on their mind. They're having that physical connection that they want coming in. Let me see if I have one more message for that. Spirit, do we have any more messages from this deck? Yeah, 2 more messages. I knew there was a little bit more that needed to come out. And so we have, your person's also very insecure. And there might be a little bit of a triangle here. I love you both. And that could be family. That could be another person. So your person's confused, right? And so this is why they haven't moved on, because they haven't gotten their shit together, but they're starting to. So with that, let's see where are we within the twin flame journey, because the journey has its steps. We're going to get some numbers to look at as well. So Spirit, in this connection that we're channeling, the one with the potential for twin flame union, where are we in this journey? Wow, Spirit's given us 4 cards. So usually I get 2, maybe 1 out of this. So Spirit's saying, if you're seeing 3-3, you're starting to get your crystal clear vision. In other words, you are starting to become more spiritually aware. 4-4, twin flame facilitator. So some of you maybe, if you're seeing 4-4 a lot, you may be dealing with a twin flame facilitator. And for those who don't know what a twin flame facilitator is, that's another twin that is not in union at this point. However, they've contracted with you to help you get you unstuck from a situation you keep on getting stuck with, right? Remember we said that, you know, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is insanity. And what they're contracted to do is help you get out of that insanity and make a different decision, a proper decision this time around. And once they help you with that, they're going to leave your field. So sometimes these are temporary boyfriends or girlfriends, temporary connections just meant to get you unstuck, to learn that lesson you're just not willing to learn because you keep on making the same decision that turns into the same path and keeps you stuck, and they're there to do that. 9-9, harmonize, right? So if you're starting to see the 9-9, that means you're shifting. You're getting into that light. You're moving up. 9-9 is always a completion number. And the last one is 3-3, soulmate. So if you're looking at, we have 2 3-3s. So if you're seeing the 3-3s right now, you're getting your soulmates coming in, right? And that's what you're getting the crystal clear vision on. If you're seeing the 4-4 a lot, like so 4-4-4, 4-4, most likely you're with facilitator. And if you're seeing 9-9-9, you're in that completion cycle, because that's all a completion cycle. So there's multiple messages for multiple readers, or multiple viewers. As I said, that sometimes these things come in with very specific messages for specific people. With Lionsgate, we're getting a lot of specific messages coming out. And again, please do consider attending the group healing this weekend. It's on Sunday. It's at 4 p.m. and it is donation based. It's 4 p.m. Eastern time. It's donation based, $20 minimum donation. 50 suggested, but put what's in it within your heart to donate. You will benefit most immensely. This is probably one of the least expensive group healings that you will find out there, with the most power in it, because we're going to do a lot of light language channels specifically for the group, as well as Reiki channeled specifically for the group, as well as guidance with the cards and the meditation. And it will be via Zoom recorded, and at the same time, it will be usable for the rest of the year because the intention's there to bring in codes that are going to help you throughout the rest of the year. The group healing tree will be on Zoom. If you are interested, what you want to do is just look at my contact information. There's PayPal and Venmo. Just make a donation and put in it group healing. Make sure there's you have your email in there so we can send you all. There's some prep work. I have some preparation light language that is to help you embody enough energy, because we're bringing so much energy. I need to prepare your body, and you need to listen to that at least 2 or 3 times prior. That's on YouTube already, on my YouTube channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, and you can just send me an email at silver.fox.affirmations@gmail.com. All that will be in the description of most of my videos. So with that, let's see what our higher self has to say. What advice do we have from our higher selves for the situation? How do we get to that union where our person is starting to heal, where we start to heal? And our higher self is, have the courage to be free, right? And how do you have that courage to be free? The freedom comes from within, right? And if you notice that she's on a swing, and if we go through the entire picture there, she's looking outwards, and she's swinging, and she's happy, and she's allowing things to flow. Right? That's why they have her on the swing. You have to choose to be happy. You have to choose to flow. Nobody is here to save you in this world. You're here to save yourself, and you have to recognize the power within. And that's what Spirit is telling you. If you want to be free, have the courage to take the steps necessary, because Spirit's not going to do it for you. Don't listen to any of these people that tell you, oh, just because Lionsgate is here, you're going to get the energies. Yeah, the energies will be there, but they're not going to do anything because you're going to choose not to accept it. You have to accept your responsibility to heal. You have to actively choose and say, I intend to heal. And as you set those intentions, then you are setting yourself up to receive, because you've chosen, right? We're in a free will universe, and you have the free will not to heal. You have the free will not to be in union with your person. And I won't even call it a twin. I'll just call it your person, because it's just a high level contract. But you have to choose to get to that place where that contract is. And if you choose to just sit in the same path and not do anything, expect the angels and the guides to help you, they're not helping you. They're keeping you stuck. You have to help you. And as you help you, the energies that are available to you will help you. Right? And it's a choice, right? Nobody else is saving you. You hear it from everybody. You have everything you need within, and we do, but many times it's been blocked. It's been destroyed because, we've had every reincarnation, our consciousness gets split up more and more, and we start to lose who we are. So you have to choose who you are. So let's get some timing. Let's see if Spirit's not going to be snarky today. Get some timing here. Spirit, can you give me some timing? When will we see this twin flame union if we choose to heal? I think I want to get 2 cards out of this one. All right, so Spirit is saying, after accepting an unequal contract, right? And what does that mean? It means that, you're realizing that you did accept an unequal contract. You took a contract that keeps you looping all the time and that gave you no benefit. But if you figure it out in September, and again, this is, we're in August, and this is why I push this healing so much, because you have to choose to heal. And guess what? If you start to choose to heal come September, that cycle is going to change, and you're going to have the opportunity to get yourself unstuck, but you have to choose. You have to choose freedom. We're in free will. Your higher self isn't going to help you. Nobody's going to help you. Your higher self sits there and watches, and they love you. They don't care what choices you make, because you're here to make choices. But if you want to choose to heal, your higher self jumps in and starts to help you heal because you've requested it, right? Because you're here gaining experience, trying to understand things. We all got stuck, but we have to request that. We have to want it, and you have to be persistent. You can't just be flighty and do one one thing and all of a sudden you're healed. No, it's a consistency, but the minute you start choosing that consistency more and more, your life is going to be fantastic. And so with that, that is my read for today. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. I do have a tiny bit of time left in this morning, so if anybody would like a card or two, I will pull one or two. Otherwise, if not, I'm going to call it a day. Thank everybody for listening. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. Please donate, because that's how I actually make my living. It's the only way I make my living at this point, so it is extremely helpful. And with that, please do consider joining the group healing. I can't force you to do it. Spirit can't force you to do it. You have to choose. We are in free will. And Tree, just let me know what your card pull will be, and I will pull it in a second as I clean the cards. And for the rest of you, thank you very much for watching, and this ends the read.